Hi! If you really want to get the most out of your Touché, then it's a good idea to get familiar with the way in which Touché communicates with its companion app Lié. The same principles apply to both Touché and Touché SE in this case. Touché transmits data differently depending on which mode the device is currently operating in. It could be in slave mode, meaning it is connected to Lié, or in standalone mode, meaning it is operating independently of Lié. Let's begin with an overview of slave mode. As soon as Touché recognizes its companion app Lié on your computer, it will configure itself for slave mode. In this mode, the LEDs will turn white. In slave mode, Touché is continuously using the USB MIDI out to send messages in the form of 4 MIDI continuous controllers, or CCs for short. Touché uses 4 CCs that are defined as general purpose controllers in the MIDI standard. This comes out to 1 CC per axis. The bottom is CC16, the top is CC17, the left is CC18 and the right is CC19. All 4 CCs are sent with a linear response curve over the whole MIDI value range, which spans from 0 to 127. This default configuration is the exact dataset that Touché's companion app Lié expects from the controller. You will see the 4 CCs reflected in Lié's scope when you move the touch plate. If you record a performance using Lié in your DAW, you will always end up writing 4 automation lanes. This means that you aren't limited to playing keys and Touché at the same time, rather you're also able to add effects to a pre-recorded MIDI part. Since these are normal automation lanes, you can edit and fine-tune your performance after the fact with all the tools that your DAW offers. It's important to understand that the actual translation of these 4 CCs to parameter changes in your synthesizer only takes place in Lié, and it depends on how the preset that you have loaded is defined. If you haven't worked with automations before or can't find the automation data recorded by Touché in your favorite DAW, then please check the help article written for your specific DAW in our knowledge base. The USB MIDI behaves the same for both Touché and Touché SE. But the classic Touché features an additional standard MIDI jack as well as control voltage outputs. So what purpose do these outputs serve while Touché is in slave mode? While the USB port continues to send CC16 through 19 to communicate with Lié, the data that is sent via the standard MIDI jack is defined by the hardware preset that is currently loaded inside Lié. If you haven't loaded anything, then the standard MIDI output will stick to the standard scheme of CC16 through 19. If you have loaded a hardware preset though, Lié will tell your Touché to send the MIDI CCs that are configured within this preset via the standard MIDI out. This can include up to 8 MIDI CCs, each with completely customizable response curves plus simultaneous pitch bend. For the initial setup of the hardware presets that you want to play with, you still have to connect Touché to Lié via USB. You also need to hook up your hardware synth to the MIDI output. This gives you the option of flipping through the hardware presets that we offer in real time, or creating your own mappings if you like. A video about how to do this is linked in the description. How Touché's control voltage outputs behave also depends on how your current hardware preset has been configured. If no settings have been changed, Touché will send a voltage of 0 to plus 5 volts through its CV outputs. Each CV output is assigned to one axis. CV1 is bottom, CV2 is top, CV3 is right, CV4 is left. When creating a hardware preset, you have the flexibility to modify how these axes are assigned, as well as the voltage ranges in the response curve. This ranges from minus 10 volts to plus 10 volts as needed. That sums up how Touché behaves in slave mode in conjunction with Lié. In the next video, we'll learn what happens when Touché isn't connected to Lié. Thanks for watching.